Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning. Please join me in standing for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. And here's Rory with the announcements.
Good morning, St. Johnsbury Academy. Today is Thursday, May 11th, and it's a white day. Seniors, the time has come to pick up your cap and gown. Stop by the headmaster's office to grab yours today. All 9th grade health classes will meet in South Church today for health class. Tomorrow night, the 9th graders are hosting a spring dance in the amphitheater from 8 p.m. to 10 p.m. The cost is $3 per person or $5 per couple. Join us for the spring fling. Procrastination, missing deadlines, not answering questions, working around expectations, and preparing people and reasons to blame for your own mistakes in advance. Do these traits sound like those of great elected representatives? Maybe in some places, but not at the Academy. If you want to run for student government, please pick up, complete, and return your petition to Mr. Ryan by Tuesday at noon. We are happy to announce this month's recipients of the Chef B Random Act of Kindness. For the seniors, the Gould Advisory and the Bailey D. Urey Advisory. For the juniors, the Cottrell Advisory and the Hale Advisory. For the sophomores, the Muner Advisory and the Grace Bosco Advisory. And the 9th graders, the Rowe Advisory and the Moran's Advisory. Advisors, the boxes of advisory munchies will be available for pickup at 7 a.m. Friday morning. Congratulations. If you are participating in the Day of Silence tomorrow, please come to Mr. Quinn's room, Colby 207, before chapel to check in and pick up materials. Team Culture Fest, we will meet today right after school in Ranger 210. Everyone should come ready to work on our preparations for your Culture Fest booth. See Miss Hibbert or Miss Smith with questions. All students interested in traveling to Ecuador next April should attend the meeting today immediately after classes in Newell 13. Please contact Mrs. Reed if you cannot attend the meeting. Applications will be distributed today. See you this afternoon. As a part of her capstone about the value of interacting with animals, Emma Holt has arranged for a therapy dog to be brought on campus during the week before exams. The dog will be on Brantview Lawn Monday, May 15th, and Friday, May 19th, from 2:30 to 3:30. Come say hello to Ruben and let him help you relax. Attention sophomores, the cards for our class cards are in. If you sold cards for our class of 2025 Cards for Our Class fundraiser, please pick up your cards after school today in Streeter 242. Remember, unless the people you sold to requested direct shipping, very few did, you must deliver their cards. Again, that's Streeter 242 after school today. What did the cat say when he didn't want to share his toy? It's mine forever and ever. Don't forget, tomorrow is the last day to donate to the Animal Shelter Drive. The full list of items is on your class canvas page. Donations can be dropped off at the Field House, the library, Colby Hall, Fuller Hall, and South Church. Some of the dogs are begging for your help. Thank you for all that you donated to the drive. Have a perfect day. On Tuesday, April 18th, the Vermont Holocaust Memorial announced that Laura Ponaran was the winner of her age group in their student education competition. Laura was tasked with creating a poster in response to the prompt, "Why should students learn about the Holocaust?" Laura received both a certification and an Amazon gift card in recognition for her work. Congratulations, Laura. Back in March, the St. Johnsbury math team competed in MathCon, a national grade-level math competition for 5th graders up to 12th graders. Two Hilltoppers, Ellie Kim and Joey Yan, scored in the top 6% of all 10th graders nationwide and will be traveling to Chicago this weekend for their MathCon finals. Good luck, Ellie and Joey. If you want to take part in next Friday's Spring Day activity on the ropes course in Climbing Wall, you will need to pick up a permission slip in the Student Life office. Do you ever have one of those moments in which you stop in the middle of the crowd of people, burst out your best dance moves, and then demand that others try and keep up? If so, you are considered quite normal and will be prepared to be a star at the Spring Day Dance Challenge event. And now for Mr. Camilio's Joke of the Week. I was looking for a summer job in the Caledonian Record yesterday. I saw a job listing for a mirror inspector, and I thought, yeah, I can see myself doing that. That's good. A special happy birthday today to Julius Purcell from his dorm friends, and a special happy birthday today to Jenna Jones from the Smith Advisory. Happy birthday. Today for sports, we have girls tennis versus Mount Mansfield at 3:30. Please release the team at 2 o'clock. Boys tennis at Mount Mansfield at 3:30. Please release the team at 12:30. Varsity softball versus North Country at 4:30. Please release the team at 2:15. And JV softball at North Country at 4:30. Please release the team at 2. That's all, and I hope you all have a great day.
Thank you, Rory. Thank you, Mr. Camilio. A few late announcements. Girls Ultimate beat Linden Institute 9-1 in their game on Monday. Varsity baseball beat Colchester 1-0. JV girls lacrosse beat Hartford 11-4. And on Tuesday, despite winning 8 of 18 events, with Peyton Qualter winning the triple jump, Brooke White the 200, Lexi Mosier the 100, and Peggy Fisher the 400, the girls track and field team fell to MMU 77-73. The boys won the meet handily, 116-33, as Kyan Knott won the long and triple jumps, Quinn Murphy the discus and javelin, Alex Orozco-Curry the 400, and Ari Levin the 800 among the event winners. Good job, track and field. We're going to have a lot of clapping today, so get ready, get your clapping hands ready. So I'd like to invite Nora Blankenship and Shelby Lazat to the stage to talk about something that they won. Yes? Welcome.
I'm Nora Blankenship. This is Shelby Lazat, and our last member is Nico Sipples, but he couldn't be here today. And you may have seen or heard the three of us last semester in the library study rooms, rolling around in an office chair or yelling, or you may have seen the mess that we left behind every day. We quite literally connected paper with strings, very cliche. The mess, however, had a purpose. We were working together to solve an infamous murder mystery puzzle book titled Cain's Jawbone, which prior to this year has only been solved by 4 people. The answer was thought to be lost until 2018. The puzzle was published in 1934 by poet and crossword master Edward Powers Mathers. The goal of the puzzle is, as stated, to solve a mystery. But not only that, to put the 100 pages of the book in order. The pages of the book had been published out of order, and it was our job to put them back. This is the challenge.
You must figure out the names of the victims, the murderers, and who is narrating. Every page begins at the start of a sentence and ends on a period, except for 4. And the book overall is packed full of literary and historical references, historical figures, biblical specific restaurants and places, plants, poems, and 11 separate things named Henry. The descriptions are vague, the continuity is loose, and frankly, it's unimaginable that people solved it before the internet. We consulted the Book of Days, a dictionary from 1930, poems, a menu from a restaurant that is now shut down, and an old map of England where through obscure references to hills, distances, and much Google Maps, we had to catalog a character traveling. It was, however, fulfilling when we learned how more pages fit together. One of my favorite references we found was third dog. Originally, we didn't know what this meant. However, after much research, I found that it was in reference to military time shifts related to soldiers' hours, and we were able to determine what time it was taking place at. Our research began in early September of last year with a simple reading of the book and noting down large plot points and characters. It went until late January of this year when we submitted our final answer sheet and anxiously waited a response.
It was a challenge and took up many of our C blocks and after-school hours. We'd like to thank our school librarians, Mr. Barnes, Mr. Moore, and our recently retired Mrs. Witt. But for all the help, everyone who showed interest in what we were doing. After a few big bumps in the road, we finally received an email back. As of Valentine's Day this year, we've officially made history and solved Kane's Jawbone. So you may not think that you can make history. Maybe it takes years to do. It took us months. Maybe history is something as small as an obscure puzzle book that nobody else had heard of. But we managed to make it in a one-person study room crammed with 3 people and a whole lot of string. So I think you can too.
I almost feel like they should ring the bell for that. That is incredibly cool that they won that. Beautiful. Now it is my pleasure to invite Aiden Kimball to the stage to talk about some Skills USA winners that we have lined up here. Aiden? Oh, is everyone coming up at once? Okay, everyone's coming.
Good morning, everyone. I am here today on behalf of Skills USA. At the Academy, we are fortunate to have a Skills USA chapter, a chapter with dedicated advisors who put countless hours of work into their students. Skills USA is a United States-based career and technical education program in the student-based career and technical student organization serving more than 395,000 high school, college, and middle school students enrolled in training programs in trade, technical, and skilled service occupations across the nation. This past April, the Academy had students in 11 different competitions competing at the state level. We are grateful to announce 15 Academy students scored high enough to medal. These individuals were recognized for being the best of the best in the state of Vermont, and most importantly, given the experience in the world of work. As any long-running skills member would say, we are all champions, no matter the circumstances. I would now like to recognize the competitors. In gold for restaurant service, Bella Mazza. In gold for baking and pastry, Emily Greer. In gold for Teamworks, Corbin Bedell, Garrett Demers, Connor Turner, and Brady Olden. In gold for cabinet making, Logan Burgess. In silver for welding fabrication, Brody Gordon, Jack Lawson, and Henry Roy. In silver for cabinet making, James Lunny. And in silver for Teamworks, Jonas Minot, Aliana Mass, Joseph Scott, and Dominic Warren. Please join me in giving a warm round of applause to our Vermont State Skills USA medalists. Congratulations to all of you. In mid-June, I will be traveling to Atlanta, Georgia to represent the state of Vermont as the Skills USA Vermont president, alongside our 80 state gold medalist winners. They will be competing at the National Leadership and Skills Conference, where over 5,000 students from all 50 states, Puerto Rico, the Virgin Islands, and Guam come together, competing in over 100 different leadership and skilled competitions. I want to thank my skills advisor, Chef B, for encouraging me to run for state officer, an opportunity that I have been able to take part in for the past 2 years. I encourage each and every one of you to consider joining Skills USA. And since I am here, it is fitting that I suggest that an upcoming junior or senior to run for a state officer position. It has been a life-changing opportunity, and trust me, a choice you will never forget. Now to our gold medalists, please join me after chapel in ringing our Colby bell. Thank you, everyone.
Told you there was going to be a lot of clapping today. Very exciting. Thank you so much, Aiden, and congratulations, all of you, and good luck in June. We'll be thinking of you. So this morning, I know that we're running a little over, but I want to continue our celebration of our teachers for Teacher Appreciation Week. I think one of the things that's clear from all of the winning that's happening and all of the good work that's happening that might not win, but where there's learning happening, there are teachers behind each and every one of these students who are experiencing success and triumph. And those teachers are dedicated and caring, and being a teacher is one of the only professions, it might be the only profession, where you lose sleep over other people's children. It is a calling, and I urge you, please, today, if you have not yet thanked in any way one of your teachers, please, please do that. Either use one of your cards that the sophomores got for you, or just tell them face-to-face or in an email. So I want to recognize just very briefly before we go that today is the President has declared today the official end of the national emergency of the COVID-19 pandemic. Yes. And before we go, I would like to just take a moment of silence for all of the people who were lost during that pandemic. It was 1 million in the United States alone, and many times that across the world. We're so grateful and joyous to be coming out of it, but let's remember for a moment how many were lost. Thank you. As you thank teachers, please include the many people that you see working across campus today to make it so green and blooming and beautiful, and to serve food and to serve you and make this a beautiful experience, an inspiring experience every day. Okay, have a good day, everyone. Faculty.